She lived life the way she wanted to and made her dreams come true.
Hello, beautiful being. I'm Trini LaShawn, and I'm a spiritual worker, tarot reader, and sound healer. And I'm going to share with you an exercise. I'll lead you through an exercise to help you understand your intuition, what it feels like, and so that you can always know and never have to second guess, is this intuition or is this what I call mind clutter? So typically, most people will acknowledge that there is a feeling that they typically get in their gut. There is sort of this internal GPS that they feel nudging them in a certain direction or to make a certain choice. But a lot of times, we've all been there where we've had that nudge that we felt pushing us in a certain direction, and then we didn't listen, we didn't follow it. And then later you say, oh man, I knew I should have done that, but I didn't. So for that reason, because when you follow your intuition, you're always going to end up in a better place, a place that is truly for you on your path. Because your intuition is the voice of your soul. It's the divinity within you speaking to you, that perfect part of you that always knows what's best for you. It's trying to guide you and lead you on your path. So when we don't listen to it, we feel the impacts and we usually regret it. But of course, that's just an experience to learn. And that's another way to learn your intuition as well. You can learn it the hard way by not listening. But there's a better way. So I'm going to share that with you today. But what will usually happen is once you recognize that there is something to intuition, you decide that you want to listen to it. But then when it's time to make a certain choice, or sometimes you'll just get certain thoughts or feelings that come to you, and then you wonder, well, is this intuition? Is this my soul's guidance, or is this something else? And that something else is what I call mind clutter. Mind clutter can be anything that resonates with non-truth. That's what I call it. There's truth. That's the voice of your soul. Your divine nature will always align with truth. And then there's non-truth. So that would be mind clutter, and it resonates with fear, anxiety, worry, doubt. And a lot of times this can be very confusing because you think that these sort of impulsive thoughts or feelings that come to you that are actually mind clutter, you think that maybe they're your intuition. And then you get confused and you're like, well, I don't know what's what. I don't know what's my intuition and what is mind clutter. So the really beautiful thing is that your body will always let you know what is what. We just have to be taught and understand how to recognize our intuition, but your body will always let you know. So your body will always give you a specific reaction to truth, your intuition, everything that aligns with your soul, and it will give you another response, a different response to anything that does not align with your soul. So that would be the mind clutter, the fear, and the anxiety. Your body will always point you in the right direction. Now, why don't we know this? If our body tells us, how come we don't know how to do this? Well, in many ancient indigenous societies, they knew the importance of following your intuition and understanding it and having a close relationship with it. But in our busy society now, it's not something that's taught. We're taught a lot of things, but typically not how to know ourselves. And also, just being in the hectic, busy day-to-day schedules and being distracted, it really takes us away from our focus on turning inward and learning more about ourselves and how we respond and react to certain energies, certain frequencies. So what I'm going to do is I will lead you through an exercise that will help you to understand the messages that your body sends to you as it reacts to truth or your intuition and non-truth or mind clutter. So you'll always be able to know the difference. Now, I do recommend doing this exercise a couple of times, not only to know yourself better, but just simply to be more confident in your body's reactions. Because what you'll notice is that as you do it, you'll get the same responses. Sometimes they'll evolve. So if your body gives you one reaction to non-truth, to mind clutter, you'll notice that the next time you do the exercise, you get that same reaction, but then it's something else too. And so this builds your confidence, and really what you're doing is you are developing your intuition through self-awareness. So I definitely recommend doing it a couple of times. And there's only one thing that you need to do before you do the exercise. It'll feel a little bit like a meditation, but what you'll want to do is think of something that is a personal truth and a personal non-truth. So, for example, my personal truth would be that I love red roses. I love them. It's one of my favorite flowers. So it's personal to me. I use red roses in my rituals and my energetic workings and things. So it's very personal to me. And it's also true. I do love red roses. And then you would want to pick another statement that is a personal non-truth. So something that is personal to you, that you have a personal connection with, but it is a lie, basically, about yourself. So for me, that would be, I hate to go to the beach, because I love to go to the beach. It's my favorite place in the world. So for me, the personal non-truth would be that I hate to go to the beach. So if you need to take a minute to think about what your personal truth will be and what your personal non-truth will be, then go ahead and you can pause the video. But I will prompt you during the exercise when to state your personal truth and when to state your personal non-truth, okay? And then other than that, you just want to get into a comfortable position and somewhere that's preferably quiet. But even if you can't do that right now, you can listen and then do it on your own later, because you can do this as many times as you need to help strengthen your confidence and increase your confidence in your intuition. You don't necessarily need me for that, but you know, you can learn how to do it and then do it as many times as you need to on your own. Okay. So, go ahead and think of your personal truth and your personal non-truth, and then I'll lead you through the exercise. All right. So we're going to take some time just to clear your energy, clear your thoughts, clear your mind, and to get really relaxed and comfortable, so that you are fully able to be aware in this moment of the messages that your body will send to you. Go ahead and take some deep breaths. We're going to cleanse your energy. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Bring your awareness to your breath. Release any tension that you feel in your body. Continue to focus on your breath. And when you're ready, go ahead and state to yourself your personal non-truth. You can whisper it, you can say it out loud, or you can just think about it. As you focus on this non-truth, notice the reactions, the physical response that your body gives you. Notice any sensations that you feel anywhere in your body. Notice any changes in temperature. You may feel a rush of warmth or of coolness through your body. You might get goosebumps. A certain visual might enter your mind. You might see a color. Whatever you notice, whatever signs that come to you as you state your personal non-truth, just notice them. You can repeat your non-truth as many times as you need to, and then notice your body's reactions. When you're ready, bring your awareness back to your breath. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And as you sort of come to, continue to be aware of the signs that your body sent to you. So everybody's will be different. Our bodies communicate to us in different ways. For me, the way that my body responds to non-truth or something that does not align with my soul's purpose or anything that would be mind clutter, and is from fear and anxiety, not from truth and my intuition. The way my body reacts is I get knots in my stomach. I get like a rush of warmth all throughout my body, usually from the bottom up. And my heart will start to race. It's very similar to the symptoms of anxiety. Okay, but that's how my body communicates to me that what I'm hearing does not align with the truth of my soul or the truth of the universe. Okay, so just be aware of how your body reacts, and that's how it will always react. The reactions may grow stronger over time. They may evolve a little bit. You might start to get more reactions, okay, more responses, because typically you'll grow to become more energetically sensitive. And so they'll evolve a little bit. But I recommend doing the exercise several times so that you build your confidence in your body's reaction. Because basically what you're doing is you're training yourself to understand something that perhaps has been told to you as a lie or does not exist. So it takes a little time sometimes to build that confidence, but it will come. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to repeat the exercise, but now to know how your body reacts to your intuition, your intuitive voice, with truth, anything that aligns with your soul's purpose and path. Okay? So we're going to take a moment to go ahead and clear the energy again, and then we'll do the exercise for the last part of the exercise with the truth, okay? So go ahead and get comfortable. Take a nice deep breath. Take some deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Bring your awareness to your breath. Allow your body to relax and release any tension that you feel. As you continue to focus on your breath, when you're ready, state your personal truth. You can say it as many times as you need. And once you've said it, notice, observe any reactions that your body sends you. Any feelings that you have, any visuals that come to your mind, any images. However your body responds to this truth, there's no need to judge it. Just be aware. You may see colors. You may get an overall feeling or a specific sensation in a certain part of your body. However your body responds, it is completely natural for you. When you're ready, if your eyes are closed, you can open them. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And as you come to, just be aware of and reflect on the messages that your body sent you. For me, the way that my body responds to truth, to my intuition, when I know that my intuition is speaking to me, I feel an overall sense of calm. It's almost like this energy just washes over me and it feels so peaceful. Even if my intuition is telling me something that like you typically wouldn't want to know, it still is not alarming like with non-truth. It just comes to me and I just know, oh, okay, that's something I need to look out for. But it's never like, oh no, and heart palpitations and no. So what you'll find is as you become aware of how your body communicates these things to you, you'll realize just how often you considered something that wasn't even truth to start with. You know, you maybe racked your brain over, oh, is this what I need to do? Or is this what I need to do? And it's like, now you'll know, you'll see, well, I feel that anxious feeling, that knot in my stomach, that, you know, that warmth, that sweating or whatever happens when you hear non-truth. That happened a lot. And I always would wonder, is this intuition? So you begin to realize just how often mind clutter comes into play. And so that's one reason why I recommend repeating this, because it's almost hard to believe. You can start to say, well, no, that couldn't be. No, it is. It is. And as you gain more confidence, you'll be able to use this more quickly. As thoughts or feelings come to you, you'll always know immediately what is intuition and what is not. So, yes, I hope that this was helpful to you, and I wish you peace, joy, and many blessings. Take care.